Welcome, back to part 2 of Heart and Souls. This, Chief Ross is probably having one of the worst days of his life.
It's close.
Oh, yeah. You have met the gaze of...
We've met the gays.
I was thinking it.
I have... How good we come back to that? Wait for this later.
Yay!
Clearly.
You are
Put me in situations, Raven.
looking eye to eye with this figure who reminds you so much of but thankfully not in the way he looks like he's about to eat you just for looking at you.
Have we caught up with Chifros?
Depends if you followed him over there.
Yeah.
Omnius is just looking at the soul tokens and being like, do I know anyone here? Probably not, but maybe.
Francine senses like a cold feeling, but she's going to let Chifros take care of it because it seems like this is a personal thing.
Oh, for Francine Anonymous, imagine looking around the things on offer, and it's case of the other individuals around. The Lady Kiki going to be fixating on the Hound just looks near her, some kind of bodyguard. There's numerous other demon fiends about. See this very sinister looking box person. Looks also like a Vulpin, but something really doesn't feel right about them. Albert Da Vinci going around, chatting with others and just nosing around.
Oh, joy.
You see basically what at first glance looks like a very tall dragonborn, but wrong with the proportion. Too tall. The limbs are too drawn out. Everything feels wrong here. Rat and Dragonborn tend not to have tails and wings in the same combination.
I think that's just a dragon.
Not humanoid.
Oh.
And when eventually Chief Boss manages to escape his situation and walks in the direction, the Moon King. A very spiffy looking gentleman dressed in style that's more older than Edwardian times, more the fancy times of France, where it's all ruffs and stockings, wearing a tricorn hat, and most parts looks human, but the tone is too powdery white. Hair is grey with a firm goatee, and his right hand lizard-like. And he is deep conversation what appears to be with a 7-foot tall.
Oh.
Hopefully no one here can read mine, because Omnius is like, I could eat that.
He's at this point and it flies by you and slaps you across the head.
I probably deserve that.
What the? Rude?
No. It's fine.
A thing flies by and remarks, "The demon lord."
See? Fine.
Omnius, I didn't know that about you.
Me? Omnius before he corrects Francine is like, I can use this.
You bastard.
Yes, it is me, a demon lord.
Oh, fuck. How much do I know about demons? Do I check for that, or...
Give us a straight up roll to what your makers installed on the
Okay. 3.
demons big nasty and hit hard.
Can you repeat that?
Demons are big, nasty, and hit hard.
Oh. Then you must pack quite a punch then, don't you?
Yes, he says, strength being his lowest stat.
Make me a bluff roll.
Sure.
I'd
I'm
say
good
even
at
making
that.
contested versus insight.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
I almost want to say with disadvantage because Francine is very gullible.
well, you're gonna have to beat a dirty 20.
Well, one way or another, I hook, line, and sinker. Like, oh, and you said Lord. I suppose, is there something more official I should address you as?
Oh,
Not
no.
not here. Not here. You could just call me Omnius here.
Oh, all right.
But when we go back to the guild, you will refer to me as my lord.
Yes, my lord. I mean, Omnius.
And Shifrost is all the way over by the soul gems.
Not paying attention.
I love that I've just become Omnius's minion.
Well,
Francine has
welcome to the pyramid.
Omnius'
Wel-
minion. Omnius answers to cry. Cyrano.
Yeah. Omnius technically works for Cyrano.
A pyramid scheme going on here.
Exactly. That's the point.
Yes, that's
More like
right.
a stick at this point rather than a pyramid, though.
Yeah.
Well, Francine can change that.
Yeah, but also we have Cryo Bear.
Cryo Bear is flirting and honest living in the kitchens, man.
Yes, but also ice cream goes through Omnius. As he is the one true heir of ice cream.
But also, Cryo Bear is learning how to make ice cream the right way.
Remembering
What
2
is
sessions ago,
happening?
along with the source material. God, can you not put it that way?
I
God.
am Cryo Bear.
Anyway,
Yeah.
If was being passively intimidated by a vampire.
Did I manage to actually... I found the soul gem. I did actually manage to find who the owner was.
Yes. You have
So
found
I know the name now. Even if I don't know the name.
If us knows the name, neither DM or the player know at the moment.
Look, we came up with that a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Actually, I forgot it came up with it last session. This is how
I thought we had a
Right.
name.
This is
I
how-
thought we had a name way back when.
It's probably changed since then. Finally, the vampire just asks, "Where's Carver?"
I would not even know what happened to him. All I know is he survived something incredibly powerful.
What's it?
I do not know the name of it exactly, but it was practically. Have you ever seen a a radiant grenade?
I've heard. Goodness.
Carver was trapped inside Wall of Force. Grenade went off inside Wall of Force with him. The only thing damaged on Carver were his clothes.
Oh, what I'm gonna say is, I have to laws in this world. Others, one gets in my way. That is he.
Noted.
So this guy wants to kill Carver?
No, this guy has Carver as a minion.
Oh.
Is everyone doing a pyramid scheme?
Carver is terrifying. Oh, Carver's rival.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, there's two of them, and this one appears to be smarter.
He then just reaches his jacket and pulls out a card.
A Carver?
Just you.
Shifrost carefully takes the card.
It is just marked with a symbol. The stone and the carver is add a drop of blood to that card. Any blood. Who knows? They get to live.
If I see Carver, I have feeling it will be my blood gets added to card and not by me.
Then may you just gives you a little salute.
And Shifrost is thinking, oh, Yuki is not going to like this.
Omnius is still busy tricking Francine.
Francine is busy being manipulated by Omnius.
Since I'm near the soul gems, do I see any type of chart or anything like that that lists what people have paid for these things in the past?
There is some charts and mostly I don't limited to basically ring bell for history.
Okay. Can I locate the bell easily?
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Each pendulum has a bell.
I ring the bell.
Hey, imp drops on your head. What do you want?
The transaction history of this soul gem right here.
Ah, that one. That one's new. Not really important person. Just some wannabe necromancer spirit talker. Nothing's gonna be much competition about it, really. Maybe. Guessing. Precious memories. Kidney. Some baby teeth, maybe. Baby teeth. Especially if it's hers. he says, just glancing towards Lady Key. Who knows, maybe a bit family legacy that some may not even be aware of.
If someone is not aware of it, how do they pay it?
Yeah, that's the fuck.
You know, if Trifrost calls Omnius over, he can just appraise it for him.
This is not a mundane item.
I don't think it specifies mundane items.
And I don't think there's a gold value attached to it at all.
It just says fair market price. It doesn't say anything about gold either.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should have gone with Chifros.
I can determine. Yes, maybe. I can determine any magical properties it has, how it might be used or activated, as well as a fair estimation of market price.
You can see Shifros kind of shifting slightly uncomfortably as he stands there.
Frosting.
Fancy and ominous. Oh, one of you up to at the moment is distracted, whereas a pair of hands on your shoulders. The smell of brimstone heavily hits. And as someone leans between you. Is this mortals?
Debatably.
As that what looks like a dragonborn thing is now leaning between you.
Yes. Hello. My name is Francine, and this is the Demon Lord Omnius.
Hey my, Demon Lord in such a small packet.
Yes. Not all of us have to compensate for our low levels of power like you do.
Well, excuse me for having the lowly position. One of the chief acolytes of her ladyship Tiamat.
Ah, well. Dragon's a dragon's a dragon.
It's at this point, this thing lifts you up by your throat. Be careful, little demon thing. Tiamat is dragon all. Disrespect her again, and should I see you again in the mortal realms or elsewhere outside of here, I'd have to remove your head and spine. Present you, my queen, for the insult.
Francine has her maul out, and she's in a battle stance. It would do you well not to harm him.
Oh, it's not a thing going on. Just advice. He just then puts Ominous down to pat him on. My name is Sid. Special.
I make no promises.
Cinder then flicks you on the cheek.
You do that to a lord!
Cinder just walks up this, wing.
Francine isn't quite sure what to say to that. She there is an aura of contempt, let's say, radiating from her face.
Oh my.
Radiating is not the right word. I mean, like, she's not like heated, but like, for how limited her facial expressions are, she's not happy right now.
Omnius immediately doubling down on his lie. Ah. He is a bird brain.
He's so glad Shifrost is not over there.
Oh, I am so happy he's not. Anyways, Omnius is now like, okay, avoid dragons. I was already doing that, so it doesn't really matter.
And yes, because he is getting out of doing Vin's list.
Joy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
You've gained
yes.
his attention.
You know that one thing that Omnius told Francine not to do?
She misunderstood.
No, this is entirely his fault. This is very much a do what I say, not as I do.
He's mostly getting that into a case of yes, that's what he looks like.
Oh damn.
Joy.
I spelt his name completely wrong.
Also, make a note of yes, the Smalls have run into the cult of the dragon before.
Great.
The cult of the dragon versus the cult of pudding. Let's go.
Woo!
It's at the point Hound attends to Francine and Lady Kiki joins Ifros. Hound is going to do. Are you two all right?
Omnius's windpipe is slightly crushed, but other than that, he's fine.
Francine is a little on edge, but not worse for wear.
And note that no one allotted to hurt one of them. However, that does not align to if outside of this.
Careful is my middle name.
You should be careful yourself.
Hound just taps you on the head. As in, there.
Omnius just mutters to himself, I could fight a dragon.
Francine pockets the mace. The maul, whatever it's called.
It's a warhammer, basically.
She pockets it the same.
Otherwise, it is a mall.
At least the pantomime I was doing to myself holding it was correct.
Oh yes. It's big, it's heavy, and it hits hard.
What more do you need?
Wait, shit, were we talking to Hound just now or Cinder?
Hound was being nice.
Cinder up until he
Left.
he grabbed Omnius by the throat and then walked off. But then Hound showed up.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
Lady Kiki just he haunts near you for some remarks. Want to be very careful.
I can tell. Something tells me that if he met Carver, neither of them would win, but very many people would lose.
Indeed, I've heard stories of them before. There we go. As the thing goes, either will win, but
Not much I can do about that now. I have a feeling if I throw away card, things go bad for me.
maybe find someone else. That one's a bit.
Maybe I can give it to Cyrano. Let him deal with it.
Who he wayward. Depend. Always like.
How much else is actually known about him? I know at least one person who needs to know.
I just know spoken to
Not in depth, no. Just what we've needed to know, and we've gone out to deal with them.
four family. And there are two more specialists like him.
So each family has their own.
Great.
Is Carver equal to them, or is there one stronger?
All needs joining. But
Given what I saw him survive, I can believe it.
take it.
Indeed, I have. Now to figure out how to pay for it. I doubt lines of credit and gold pieces are any good in places like these.
Lifelong servitude. Rendering you all. Also all of another. Ask over how to pay. I pray. Then they find what
Luckily, according to Imp, Imp that come when you ring bell, this is a fairly unremarkable trader. So he may not ask so much.
souls come in and Christ may not be them. Always you will never get.
I wonder.
maybe best together. Already went into the winter. Over there, so the winter.
If Chifros looks over, Omnius is just kind of on the floor.
Francine's head is bowed down, ashamed.
What trouble did they get into while I was gone?
He picked a fight with us for some reason.
I'm not over there yet.
She can read lips real well.
Shifrost cannot read lips, especially on a Warforged.
She's musing aloud, I suppose.
Yes.
Just like, like she that was like the closest, like she got very close to like her first combat just then.
I think he guides you over to the other two. He gently pats Ominous on the head times, and he starts to feel better.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Probably the point he isn't looking very flustered under the feathers.
Probably.
Chifros is still with them, right?
You are now reunited.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, Francine approaches Chifros, and she's like,
I believe I need to apologize. I noticed that you were in, I suppose, danger, and I didn't do anything. I wasn't sure what to do. I wondered if you wanted to handle it on your own. I didn't do anything. I said I would be there, and I wasn't.
Francine,
I am so sorry.
Francine, calm down. Calm down. You have nothing to apologize for. I was not actually in danger.
You could have been.
Not on this floor, I do not think. As long as a person behaves themselves, they should generally be perfectly fine and left alone. Well, maybe not left alone, but no one should bring harm to them.
Omnius on the floor.
I said as long as person behaves himself.
I would never misbehave.
Uh-huh. You did something to antagonize an acolyte of Tiamat.
What? All I said was that all dragons are the same.
Yeah, that would do it.
They are. They're all big and scary.
I should introduce you to the Dragonborn trio at the guild.
It's at this point, everyone looks in the pixel direction, and Cinder is there, looming over pretty much everyone else, and is giving out, "I see you, bosun," followed by the crossing over the neck.
By your logic, that would make you and Oko-san same.
Point taken.
So, if I might play devil's advocate for a second, that is a rather racist line of thinking.
Hey, you should meet my father.
Jesus.
We must strive to do better than previous generations. You should know this.
You're right. Can't exactly apologize now, though.
Well, as a demon lord, you should make a good impression for your people.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
Yes.
did you not know? Omnius is the demon lord.
Omnius
Yes.
is Demon Lord now.
Yes.
It's at this
Oh!
point, nearly Kiki is covering her face and giggling to herself.
Omnius
Oh,
is
is he-
Demon Lord that owes an uncountable number of monies to local vampire.
Wait, was he not supposed to know? I am so sorry, Omnius.
No, it's fine.
You
It's
know, I should correct this. But for the moment, I'm going to let it go, and we will have little talk about this when we get back to Guild, Omnius.
All right. I look forward to it.
Cyrano will also want to be there.
Oh my
And
God.
Percy too.
Oh my God.
I mean, Percy doesn't have to be there, right?
Oh, I think he does. He might just get laugh out of this.
Mildly terrifying.
Francine is just nodding, pretending to know what's happening.
But also, Francine, please do not pull out the weapon on floor again.
Understood. I am so sorry.
People here are not allowed to hurt each other. It breaks many rules, and the consequences for hurting another on floor can be very severe.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It is okay. You know now.
Omnius was aware. He's just an idiot.
Also, we must teach you more about how to get past deception. We must teach you
Deception?
this, Francine.
I see.
I would
All
never
right.
deceive my good friend Francine.
Is this similar to sarcasm?
In a way,
Mm.
except instead of being hinted at in body language and stuff, it is just outright lies.
I see.
Which is why I
see.
would never do that to you, Francine.
I appreciate you for that, Omnius.
You can just see Shifro's facepalm. And he says something you can't quite make out.
Something along the lines of, I'm going to kill this goddamn bird.
No, something along the lines of, this is going to be more work than I thought.
Hoy vey.
Do not hand Omnius over as payment. Unless it's to Lady Kiki. He'd be for that.
I don't think I can actually hand over the payment.
What kind of
Not here.
payment?
Save that for the After Dark stream.
But Lady Kiki is still nearby, correct?
Nearby, she's being careful. You've never seen her on guard before.
I ask her if she knows who the person is who owns that soul gym at the moment.
She doesn't. If anything, the items on auction are more a case of between possession ownership at the moment.
In between possession.
Warehouse stored before the auction. Profits go to the house or going to or so many factions work the only fair way. I've never really...
So the actual owners of the items up for sale may not even be present. Probably just as well in my case.
Ominous. Constitution roll for me.
All
A
right.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
You just always have to
Oh.
go through so much.
All right. +2 to this.
He's a Landstar. He has to suffer.
16.
He was
Star 2. Sorry.
Mostly does he to us.
Oh yeah, I'm putting myself in these situations.
Okay.
There is a sword on one of the pendulums next to you, and it's whispering to you.
What is it saying?
Take me, take me, take me. Bathe the world in blood. Kill them all.
On the one hand, full talking sword. On the other hand, wants me to murder. What do I get out of this?
Kill me and slaughter everything.
I'm not really a slaughter everything kind of guy. Type of bird, rather.
Are you going to read the label like item?
Sure.
The mass murdering blade of muck murder. Not recommended for amateurs.
I could think of someone who would like this, though.
We could all think of someone who would like this.
I can't.
I would not want to give it to them, but I can think of someone who would like it.
Absolutely not. I think I'll pass.
Angie, boss.
Yeah, I just don't want to murder people.
Son of a
people.
cuckoo. And it's at this point you hear a bing bong. It's my turn. It's my turn. Announcements. I need to do the announcements. It's my turn. Give me the list. The sounds of a slap fight going on before fair loud slaps are heard. now to furniture, decor, and professionalism, your auction is about to start. Please take a notice of the items you are interested and be ready to bid with payments you are willing to make. Excuse me, but I need to punish some employees who need to learn to professionalism. All right, fuckers, back to back with a pair of you. And at this point,
Well then, auction time.
Part 2 of Heart and Soul comes to an end.
Oh.
Because cliffhangers, baby, cliffhangers.
Let's go.
And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Put that bird in situations.
Into part 3. Later, folks.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.